Oh, I'm doing my best Jeff Goldblum impression. Ooh, this serendipitous occasion, it bodes well for our pleasurable fortunes. Ooh, yeah. Whoa.
Believe it! It's Corzeons! Welcome! Today we got some good ones for you. That's what? I'm coming to you from Buffalo, New York. You know, I once met Josh Allen. No, that's a lie. I've been doing that a lot lately, trying to make myself seem more interesting. I just wish. I'm gonna try to keep the local flavor in my videos. You know, talking about snow. Hey, look, it's snowing. Pronouncing words incorrectly. I found some unopened condoms at the creek, so win-win. And being generally intolerant. So, before we get to the toys, we need to talk about what happened last time. I received a strange transmission. Well, I've hacked into my laptop and decoded it. And I think I need to share it with the world. It's of the utmost importance, and there's no time to waste. The Mattel Jurassic World Amber Collection is the collector's line aimed for more adult collectors, like me. And according to the cease and desist letter from Chuck E. Cheese, I am one. This line has better paint, more articulation, better sculpts, I guess, although the regular main line has really good sculpts too. The first releases of this line were Ian, Female Raptor, Velociraptor Superhero Blue, and Owen. Since Jurassic World blows, and there will be a future video, I only bought these two. So, I got a question here. I assume they made these two characters because Jeff Goldblum is straight smoke. He's handsome. He's more fun as a character. He's more shirtless. Certainly. But I just think it's weird that they made two characters that don't even share any screen time together other than Lost World. Now, what about the other characters like Alan and Ellie or Lex and Tim? Now, I just saw that they're making a Ray Arnold. I heard about maybe a Muldoon. I do know that they also have Nedry and a Dilophosaurus, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, what about the kids? I saw that they're re-releasing Ian, which in sort of like a better version. It has better paint. It has hair on his chest. Ooh. And it has a double joint at the elbows, so to allow more posability. I'm hoping that there's some kind of PS4 to PS5 upgrade system that I can do to upgrade mine, because I feel ripped off. Oh, and there's also 1,000 different Velociraptors available in different sculpts, the newest one being the Lost World Tiger Raptor, which I was really excited about, but then when I saw the paint, it was like, meh, because I don't really feel it looked like it. I was picturing the cover of Trespasser and how rad that looked, but it just doesn't look like it at all for me. We're gonna talk about Ian first because the dinosaur's cooler.
Life, finds me permanently erect. See?
Ian comes with a flare and a PP pedestal. I also heard a rumor that there's a Amber Collection T-Rex coming, but I think I heard that it was the baby T-Rex from the Lost World. Now, a full-scale Amber Collection T-Rex. Ooh. Now, considering some of the things that I've spent my money on, I would just throw money at Mattel. Please, make it happen. And here's my bank information. I'm going to take the stand off here. He looks decently enough like Jeff Goldblum. It's kind of weird. He's got a little smirk on his face. It's, correct to the character, but it's kind of just weird having him smiling, holding a flare while staring down a T-Rex or a raptor or something like that.
Oh, this looks great.
Glasses don't come off, I think. They're nice and see-through, though. Let's talk about the articulation. The head moves around. Ah! There's ball joints at the shoulder. No bicep, but the elbow rotates and bends. The wrist also rotates all the way around. And I think there's a little bend in there. Yep, there's a little bend. So the shoulders move, same for the other arm. He can hold the flare. There's a mid-chest movement. There's swivel at the waist. The legs go back and forth and also out. Whoa! There's a double joint at the knee for some extra posing. That's nice. There's a thigh rotate. And there's a little footy kick. Just a teeny bit of swivel there, and it spins all the way around as well. So the articulation's pretty good. Overall, this is a cool figure. I don't think it's worth the price, though. $30? I mean, you definitely know who it is. The paint is okay, not great. I would have liked to see some chest hairs, but like I said, on the new one, I guess they're going to have that. For the most part, the joints are nice and sturdy. He doesn't flop around too much, although the wrists are a little loose. To make it more worth the price, I think maybe removable glasses, a few more accessories like the radio in the new one. Maybe like a leg tourniquet for when he gets hurt. That would have been cool. But if you love Jurassic Park, just like me, well, he's worth it. He's a buy. I'll probably just try to sell this one maybe and get the new one when it comes out. However, you guys ready? It's now time to talk about the big one. Oh no!
It's happening again! Oh! Every time I talk about raptors, I go through dino puberty!
On to the Velociraptor. This is hot. Yes. She has a taste for meat now. The poses. Ooh. This thing just looks pissed off. It looks almost perfect. This is the JP Raptor. I can't recall if this is blue sculpt and they painted it to make it look like GP, or if this is the JP sculpt and they made it to look like blue. I don't know. Either way, the way it looks darn right perfect to me. And with all the articulation, you can make it do pretty much anything. It's awesome. I really think a stop motion would be cool to see. Both the upper jaws and lower jaws open, and they close to fully hide the teeth, which is really cool. Got your green eyes. The head goes up and down a little bit, and the whole thing spins around. It's got a nice pivot. You can make it do pretty much any motion. There's no torso movement, which I thought is kind of weird. I think it should be able to move there. The shoulders are a ball, the same with the elbows. A double bended elbow joint would have been nice to get a real birdie look to it, but you can still get the chicken arms birdie look just like that too. The claws themselves are static. They don't move, but they're in I guess a kind of a neutral pose, which looks pretty good. The legs spin all around and they spread a little bit. There is a pretty good movement in the knee, which also spins. There's the ankle joint, which also spins. And then there's the kind of foot-toe joint. The toes don't move at all. The sickle claw does move, but just the claw moves, which is kind of weird. It's not the actual toe that moves. So it moves, but not greatly. There's a cool JP logo stamp in the foot. The tail moves like this, and it's got a bendy wire in it, so you can get some movement and poses out of there. It's a nice rubber material, feels good. And it comes with a pee-pee stand, just like Malcolm. And the hole for it is right in the dino crotch. Good morning! Mine's paint is really good. I don't really see any mistakes. It's got kind of a flat and dull look, though. What would have been really cool is to see a really scaly look like the animatronics. This looks pretty spot on with the CG model, which looked a little bit more muddy. You can tell in the robots and the puppets that it had really more of a scaly look to it. But the claws, the teeth, the eyeballs, the mouth, everything is painted really well, and I don't see any problems. So, as for my issues with it, the original Raptors had a big pelvic bone poking out. Kind of looked a little wienery, but that's probably why they removed it. The feet are also too big, which is a problem with a lot of the Mattel dinosaurs in general, especially the bipedal ones. They're too big, but they don't seem as bad as the mainline figures, which are gigantic. And it does actually have a nice lengthy tail, unlike a lot of the Mattel carnivores. To me, despite some minor flaws, this thing is awesome. So nice, I bought it twice. Technically I should have 3, but as long as I can recreate the final scene, then who really cares? And this thing is basically a must-buy as of recording, and I don't even know if you can get them anymore in regular stores. I haven't seen any like this, I've just seen the Raptor squads. And I haven't even seen the new Lost World one yet either. And that's about all I can say about my Speedy Thief. With Jurassic Park figures, I won't get into much about scientific accuracy because it's just a fun movie. And the first ones at least tried to play with science, whereas the new ones just devolved into complete, utter nonsense. But what does my Sclusy dog review system have to say? AB? A frenzied leap. I also want to hump the air with joy over this guy. Mwah. Very good figure. Very good. I took these guys out of the packaging so I can play with them, but I did keep the boxes. They look really cool. The design is just clean and neat looking. It's just 2 colors, pretty monochromatic, but it's like classy and rocky and neat. This is Malcolm's, obviously. And this is the Raptor. Just a nice little blurb about him, and that's all it says. Oh yeah! That important message from the future. Here it is! Hello, I am Corbett, 2004. I speak to you from the year 2099. Humanity is destroyed. All that remains is flame and robots. I've been reprogrammed from Finger Killbot by my creator to deliver this message. He is calm. We have created a time machine to snail mail this message, the specifics of which I will not discuss. If you do not soon listen, humanity is doomed, as you can see from this live video of downtown Buffalo. All is gone. It is a fire as shit and such a drag. You have only hours to act. There is no time to waste. The pizza Margulator has ceased. The pizza Margulator takes ancient pizza DNA from empty boxes and recreates the cow sauce bread in record days.
Whoa.
This pizza is from Picasso's. It contains several levels of cheese and gluten. I have been programmed to hunger. Although consuming food will kill brain and cause blue screen, this is cruel future. Commencing eating. Whoa. This triangle is delicious. It contains a magic pizza dust, which is clogging my vents in all the right ways. The thickness is medium. The temperature is Fahrenheit. Good cheesy goodness. Pizza eliminated. Stomach fully charged. Oh no.
Malfunction.
It's happening. Error, error. Ah. Sweet Lord. Are we doomed? We did it. That's our second show. Let me know what you think in the comments. But remember, be nice and be loving because it's my second time. If you like what you saw, please consider subscribing, and if you can, help me out with my Patreon. Again, like I said, there will be some kind of exclusive content coming for Patreon members. I am just not sure what yet. Here's my evil media campaign. All the links can be seen in the comments, as well as all the links to everything else. Please follow, comment, and I'll try to respond. And as always, the Corzeons promise. Any subscriber will receive the COVID-19 vaccine. Thanks again for watching.